You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the short and long-term forecasts for your area. To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
Before you step out, check the Weather Network app, website, or TV channel for UV index. We wish you a safe summer.
This program is brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration. When it comes to property damage, water, fire, storms, it's no time for
Thank you for joining our active update as a slew of severe warned thunderstorms are making their way through southern Ontario. I've highlighted these cells that are moving just south of Barrie towards Bobcaygeon. They are exhibiting some weak rotation, so be aware if you are in any of these regions that are highlighted, especially in the severe warned thunderstorm regions. Areas north of that, the next slew of systems that are headed right towards north of Barrie, those are exhibiting heavy downpours. You could be seeing 50 millimeters of rainfall within an hour and up to dime-size hail. So it's going to be a quite messy drive on the way home, especially along the 400. And as we head into the evening hours, we're going to keep a close watch on eastern Ontario. We could be seeing some supercells, and with that rotation being behind the warm front, that could make its way down to the surface. So be aware if you're in any of these orange highlighted regions, we could be seeing some large hail, torrential downpours, and tornadoes. You're going to want to keep up to date with your risks in your area. Tomorrow, that shift will focus into the eastern townships of Quebec. Over in Atlantic Canada, we are seeing that you are in a bit of a lull. Chances to see some of that moisture pushing into areas of New Brunswick for your tomorrow hours. In the prairies, Tuesday, we're focused along the Alberta foothills to see another round of potential severe thunderstorms. The dry lightning is going to be our biggest factor for areas in the interior of British Columbia. Here's what that looks like. We do have a lot of convective energy on our Wednesday afternoon. So areas north of Edmonton, including Grand Prairie, that is going to be our focus. And then that will shift shift Wednesday into the northern reaches of the city with a warm-up coming your way.
Well, Canada, every single year we see dozens of tornadoes in this country. We might not be Tornado Alley, but they can occur from British Columbia all the way to Atlantic Canada, with most of them in the prairies and Ontario. But what happens? Let's walk you through a hypothetical tornadic situation. Environment Canada will normally issue a tornado watch with the potential for severe thunderstorms with at least one or more tornadoes to develop. Now, a tornado warning is different. I'm sure you've heard this sound before. That's a cue action is required. A tornado warning is when a tornado has been reported or visually seen by a certified storm spotter. So these are red flags to take action. So I picked a hypothetical warning area by Environment Canada and looked at past tracks from 1980 to 2009. Although a whole polygon, a whole warning region gets issued a tornado warning, damage is very, very rare and confined to generally under 500 meters in diameter. So it's why you wear a seatbelt every time you get in a car. You use the precautionary principle, because these F4 and F3 tornadoes from 1985, for example, are deadly and can have severe consequences. So if you have a basement, go to that region. But I'm using a simulation here in a household that does not have a basement. Get away from windows and walls, exterior walls. Go to an interior room like a closet or bathroom. Throw anything over yourself like a mattress and take cover. That's the safest place to be when a tornado is imminent.
Thunderstorms, they typically occur during the afternoon hours where we have solar radiation with the help of daytime heating. But what about nocturnal storms? The storms that happen in the absence of the sun and they light up the night sky. Well, not only are they dangerous, but they're also more difficult to forecast and detect. These storms are typically elevated, meaning they form much higher above the surface over cooler air near the ground. Now, in terms of the typical hazards associated with nocturnal storms, hail, heavy rain, and strong winds have the potential to cause damage. On the other hand, tornadoes are a lot less common during the overnight hours. They typically occur during daylight, where we have all the favorable dynamics in place.
Roll right up, red track red.
Storm Center informs you about upcoming severe weather.
It is so windy right now.
Whether you're on our app, website, or TV, stay safe and prepared with Storm Center.